takes about a week, but there are certain areas that just don't
grow in.
Yeah. So like my tash is pretty, like I tried to do November.
No. I can't get, and you guys probably don't care. I can't get the connectors. I get the mustache. I can't get the connector parts.
But I can't get this part. Yeah.
Okay, that part.
This is what genuine people talk about.
This and sunblock. Like, hey, 45. You gotta get SPF 45.
Dude, I don't even go to the sun anymore.
No.
I'm gonna employ someone. You remember Diddy had that dude that come in with the umbrella? I'm gonna get that one day.
You get that one? You know what? Let's talk about that. You and your Plus album, you're making enough noise and enough sales, and your fan base is growing large enough where you could start buying some extravagant stuff, like some random, like I want an ostrich. Like, are you like if you were gonna buy just like a random, like a dude holding an umbrella? Like, do you have a plan? Like, I want a roller coaster in my house.
I'm actually pretty boring.
Yeah.
I spent all my money on property. I just bought houses.
That's smart though.
It is smart. It is smart. But like when we have conversations like this, I can't be like, yeah, I bought a gold statue of Mike Tyson beating up Henry Duff.
Where'd you buy property at? Not the address, just like the area, like, oh, Atlanta.
You're just about to buy a place in America, actually.
Yeah? San Jose is super expensive, ladies, calm down.
It's in a colder place. I can't deal with the heat. It's in a colder place. But yeah, and then a few places in England. But I thought it would be smart to do that. Because everyone says that careers don't always last, so I thought if I get my property now and everything ends badly, I'll be fine.
Smart too. You seem pretty calm for being just 2 days away from the Grammys. Are the butterflies kicking in? Do you wake up at night, or are you just taking everything in stride? Because you seem way more calm than I would be.
I woke up twice last night. I got a call from my manager's wife at like 3 o'clock in the morning, asking her, she was in my flat looking for something, and I was like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up and cheers. And then I woke up at 5 because my wisdom tooth's growing through, and I need some painkillers. And then I woke up at 6. I mean, my life's so exciting. It's just keeping up at the moment. Painkillers, wisdom teeth. Yesterday was quite a random experience. I did the rehearsal with Elton for the Grammys, and it was just so like when he asked me to do it, I kind of tend to take stuff in my stride, and he asked me to do it, and I was like, yeah, cool. But then when you're actually there and you're kind of like, he's singing words that I've written, and I'm able to say, oh, can you sing it like this, Elton? It's a bit kind of, random. And then him being like, we'd like swapped tunes for the album. He was like, here's a new song of my album, what do you think? And I was like, oh, that's cool, here's a new song of my album, what do you think? And it's like being able to do that with someone like Elton John. Like, I do that with my friends.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Now, I don't think that's actually supposed to be public information yet, the Ed Sheeran Elton John thing at the Grammys. Has that been released?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Grammys actually released that. They told me I could tweet that I was performing, and they told me the next day they were going to tweet that I was performing.
Gotcha, yeah, because I didn't know that the Elton thing was public yet, though.
Yeah, no, it's been public for about 3 weeks. Yeah.
So are you more nervous about that part of the Grammys, or them opening that envelope and the winner goes to?
Which definitely more nervous about the envelope, because I think when you're with a seasoned pro like Elton on stage, nothing is going to go wrong. Like, he knows his stuff. He's got you. He's just like, yeah, cool. Even if you mess up, I won't, because I'm Elton.
Right.
But yeah, I'm definitely more nervous. I think I've had a really good ride with awards. Unless Adele's been up for the same awards, more often than not, I've won everything that I've been up for, and I think this will be the kind of reality check where I'll be like, yeah. You know, one of them.
America. It's a little weird. The stuff we vote on out here is a little weird sometimes.
Well, I'm hoping that they won't want to go for the underdog, but I think Elton's convinced Carly Rae Jepsen's going to get it, and I think Fun going to get it.
Yeah. It's just a huge category area. I saw a video of you, your acceptance speech, should you win, it's just going to be short and sweet. But what's your celebration like? Are you going partying that night?
If I lose.
If you lose, what's happening?
I am getting hammered.
Yeah.
And if I win, I'm staying sober, because I want to be able to take everyone's number and be like, yeah, man, let's hook up and do some work.
Awesome.
Pro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this then. You have a number of tattoos. Should you win the Grammys, the highest award in the music industry, would you let me tattoo the Grammy logo somewhere on your body. The Grammy logo that you just won.
I tell you what, I wouldn't want the Grammy logo, but I would want the 55 because it's the 55th Grammys. If you could just tattoo a small 55 on me, I'm good with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Done.
Sorry.
That would be awesome.
If I do win, that's happening. Okay, look it up.
Yeah. Cherry, it's already been recorded, so in the court of law, it stands. I do want to get to the music
You did a
because
tattooing, by the way. Already.
I've done a couple.
Okay. Do you have references?
I can Google some and tell you. No, I can make it smaller, Roman numerals. I've been involved in the process before. I don't have any myself, but don't get nervous. You got a couple. You got some good ones, and we can hide. If it sucks, you can cover it up. Yeah. I do want to talk about the music in a little bit because there's a couple songs I want to pick apart. Let's talk about 18. There's a lot of people, myself included, who think that when you break it down, it's a love song about a street walker, a lady of the night, so to speak. I was trying to be polite, but yes, a hooker, a lady of the night. Is there a meaning in there where it could be twisted on?
No, it's not. It's definitely not a love tale. The thing that Americans get confused. Actually, I had a conversation with someone yesterday about this yesterday. No one over here, drugs are just bad and they're illegal, and that's the thing. Whereas over in England, you have different classes of drugs. So a class A drug would be like crack cocaine and heroin, where you get maximum sentence and it's the most dangerous drug, whereas marijuana would be like class C. I think it's class B now, but it was class C for a long time. So in England you have the different classes. So when I say she's in the class A team, it doesn't mean that she's a clever girl and she got straight A's at school. It means that she is in that, she takes those sort of things. So that's, so that was the, from that point of view. And it's not so much a love story, it was just, I met this girl called Angel when I was 18. And I'd lived in London on my own for 2 years and kind of sofa surfed about and thought I had it rough. And I was like, the whole out and stuff. And arrived there and it just put everything into perspective, and it just really shocked me that this stuff went on. And she was one of the only women there. And she inspired the song.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. So it's actually kind of a darker song about a crackhead, pretty much?
I know, but it's peaked now. You guys have already played it. You guys have already played it. I'm good. Like I didn't say anything when the radio station started to add it. I was just like, I'm gonna keep quiet on this one.
I could have sworn it was about a hooker, but okay, it's a crackhead. I got you. All right, cool. And the Grammy goes to the crackhead song. Ed Sheeran.
It is about that element. The element is about it as well. I was talking to the head of my record label the other day, and she was like, "We've got a song about a crackhead top 10 on radio, and no one noticed." I was like, "Yeah."
Well, half the songs in America about drugs and women, right, ladies?
Foster the People's song is about a school shooting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I only found that out the other day.
Yeah, that's a little rough out here. On to a better topic.
Sorry, I didn't.
That's okay. You had a question.
I heard you have a tattoo. Oh, I heard you had a tattoo of like San Francisco. Like,
Yeah, no, I did, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the first time you played, 18 played?
Yeah, and it really hurt actually, this one. Yeah. I played with Snow Patrol at the Fox Theatre, and I heard A-Team on the radio on...
It was our sister station,
Yeah,
right?
it was Alice. I was driving over the Golden Gate Bridge, and I heard it, and I was like, oh.
Did you like fangirl?
No, I properly fangirled over what are those white things the things that George Lucas saw every day when he drove across the bridge?
From the port.
Yeah, the port, and they're like these things that George Lucas based the AT-ATs on, and I'm just into Star Wars.
I get you, yeah. There's big cranes in the port that offload.
But he drove over it every day, and he based the AT-ATs on it.
Wow, you're deep. You know your stuff. As much as you come over here, though, you need to hook up with somebody who can get you a little tour of the Pixar studios or Lucas Ranch. I mean, they're 15 minutes from here. You gotta get a little.
I think I'm doing an interview with the Star Wars geek.
Yeah?
I think we are doing that, aren't we? Yes. How about that?
There you go.